Okay, let's, before we turn to arcade, let's do these videos. We already did Call of Juarez, so let's read this and get credit for it. There we go, we got credit at Gra 2 Tournament. Oh, it's a trailer for the Dodger. Oh, yeah. See, I vaguely remember all this shit, but because I'm doing these demos in such months in advance, like months apart, I mean,
Ghost, watch the roofs.
it's like, oh,
We have enemy snipers in the zone.
kind of remember what's going on.
Don't fire until... Turn fire!
The world's most elite fighting
Early
force
Doom 2016 demo, I don't know.
uniting.
Blow it. Copy that.
And this time,
Take out those tanks now!
it's to protect their own nation. The game that defined next-generation gaming
I need air support. Air support granted.
is coming back to do it again.
If we don't eliminate the threat here, it's gonna spill over to U.S. soil. It's up to you, Mitchell. Now take him out.
That's not the voice actor. What the fuck was that?
Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2
guy from
multiplayer
Xenosaga.
tournament challenge is coming soon.
That's the guy who was
best
the
of
voice
best
actor.
will
Who
live
the,
only
who the hell was
10,000
that?
Dodge Adventure. Register to compete at bestbuy.com/gaming tournaments. Contest rules and regulations apply.
Ghost, move out!
Okay then.
Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2. Rated T for teen.
Nice. 2006 at Gra 2000 and Rainbow Six Vegas. 2007 had Gra 2 and 2008 had Vegas 2. So pretty quick release. They're all pretty fucking sweet.
Trusty Bell, this is a Japanese version. We had a version specially made for you guys. It has all the English assets we have at this time in the game.
Look at that dev
Everything
kit.
you see will be close to final English, but it's still very, very rough English. It is all in English though, and the game is currently 80% done. 80% done with development, and once they finish the Japanese version, we're going to go ahead and work full-time on the North American version. Trusty Bell's Japanese name, English is going to be Eternal Sonata. It is a fantasy RPG for the Xbox 360. It's a one-player game. However, when you go into battles, you have the option, if you have two other controllers, you can have your 3 characters in the battle be controlled by up to 3 different people.
Oh, that looks
But it is a
fine.
one-player game.
I played the demo probably in 2007, so.
Played and demoed as a one-player game. It's called Eternal Sonata.
I have
The
it.
story is about.
It's just like I
I'll
never
give away something, although
wanna
it's very
fucking play
obvious. It's the story happens inside the fantasy world of Chopin, the 3 hours before he dies. So Chopin dies.
And that's pretty
didn't
much
give
why I
anything away,
didn't
that's
never
the
felt like
obvious
playing
part.
it. It's like,
What
well, none of
is
this matters,
interesting
you
is
know?
what happens to the characters and the world inside Chopin's fantasy head, the dramas that unfold, the characters, what happens to them when Chopin dies.
Who the fuck came up with this? Was Chopin like a fucking
and a lot of the story, all the story is based
insane
in
person with weird, bizarre fantasies or something?
the issues
Was it noted in notes and shit? What the fuck?
in this fantasy world. This is opening movies. All of these movies are done in real time. The lighting, the characters, height, everything is done in real time. So the story is starting out with Allegretto and Beat.
Cameo? I don't know who the fuck that is. Is that the director or something? Some just random person in the back? A vagrant?
This is the first time I'm going outside Red Argento.
It's not like we're going on a picnic, Beat.
They're about to set off
Don't
on
get
this
so excited.
adventure.
Yeah, I know that, Redo.
And the story starts out with them going out on an adventure. But yes, in the dream world, anyone who is fatally ill has the ability to use magic, and therefore people who use magic are also kind of looked on as sick and deathly. You play as a character, you walk around the map, you encounter enemies, and you go to battle. There's no random battles in the game at all.
Okay, I was gonna say. I mean, that sounds standard
This
fare
is your
for all
map
video
menu.
games that
In
you
this
can
menu, you can choose
ever,
what items you want to
unless you're
put in
playing
your
a
character's
fucking
bag that they can use during
hidden
battle.
object
You can
game
select what
or a
weapons you
sports
want to
game.
have,
Jesus.
what special attacks.
Hey,
you
there's
want
no
to be
sports
able to
games on.
perform.
Oh, never mind. There's mini golf.
Weapons,
That doesn't
armor,
count, does it?
items. Everything is controlled through this menu.
This demo disc
very
is the
early,
best
so
one.
there's
Doesn't
lots
have
of
any
stuff
fucking
all over the
sports
place.
games
But
on
you
it.
have
No, it has
swords,
Monster
armors,
Madness. So
accessories you can
even when you
attach
win,
to
you
your
still
character.
lose.
These will all affect not only the obvious defense and strength and whatnot, but some items will give you abilities to radiate light or darkness. And why that's important is light and dark play an essential part of the battle and the strategies needed to win and survive in battle. As you can see there, these are your two special attacks. Right now you have two different special attacks that you can choose from. You only get to have, right now, one light attack and one dark attack. The light attack can only be performed when your character is in a lit area. If they're standing in light or sunlight, or they have an item that enables them to display light around them, they will be able to perform light attacks. If they are
Item
in the
2,
shade,
United
if they're in
States. Item
shadow,
162,
if they are
United
anywhere
States.
dark, they will only be
Placeholder
able to perform
names.
dark special attacks. You'll be walking around the map, you'll run into enemies. I saw this name. And the enemies themselves will also, some of them will morph depending on whether
He's
they're
talking
standing
to
in
the
light or
camera
dark.
and that person behind him.
So
Oh, it's awkward.
This
It's
character
funny.
right now, the large guy with the palm tree up on top of his head is really one of these smaller guys, the little onion-looking guys when they're in the shade. So depending
Maybe
on
they're his boss or
how much
something.
sunlight or shade is in your map, that will determine the strategy that you need to.
Well, he's not talking to the camera. He's
take in order
talking to
defeat
somebody
the
off to the
enemies.
side
Some
there.
characters are stronger in the sun, some characters are weaker in the sun. Some characters change between light and dark, others do not. Your characters also aren't that strong. But as you progress through the game, you're going to have
Oh, is
more
that person? No,
characters to
they're
choose
still
from.
there.
You will
I
have
assume it's a
maximum
she.
of 3 characters
I'm making
in
that
your party
assumption.
that can go into battle, and there will be a maximum of 3 enemies in that battle. So it'll be a 3-on-3 battle. The enemies will be stronger, your characters will be stronger, and you'll be able to fight longer and have get more into battle. Since the enemies are really weak right now, they're just getting slaughtered.
No one told me about this.
Did that scare you?
Oh, that was abrupt ending. All right, last video.
The Gentleman's Guide to Surviving the West. Keep your gun well oiled for you.
All right, Mr. Or we'll see.
This is Mr.
Yeah,
Moyawake.
Mr.
He's
June
the
Moore.
director of
Oh,
Katamari Part 3.
he
or
just
Part
pronounced his
4,
name. I was
depending
talking
on
over.
the
How
name.
rude of
The
me.
game is still in development, but he'll do his best to answer any questions you have today. Basically, the point of the game
See,
is
these
to
things
roll
are
your
cool. I
Katamari
like-
as a ball,
I miss
roll it
stuff
around the
like this.
environments and collect objects which stick to the Katamari, and basically to make the Katamari as large as possible for the main character of the game, which is the King of all Cosmos, and you play the part of the Prince of all Cosmos. They're the main characters. They're quite quirky and interesting. And also, another main feature of the game is the music, of course. It's an awesome soundtrack. Absolutely brilliant. Well, the previous Katamaris were very well received from a game design standpoint, so we haven't really altered the
Look at his
basic
fucking
gameplay.
outfit.
Being on the Xbox platform, of course, will be high definition, widescreen with surround sound. So they're the most noticeable features. First off, apart from that, the gameplay we haven't really messed around.
You could
with too
do
much.
all that stuff.
We wanted to take advantage of
on
the
the
hardware,
PS2
of course,
and
the
Xbox.
advanced specs of the new hardware. Mainly
There's
the
actually quite a few Xbox widescreen
screen
games. Not so many PlayStation 2
graphical style,
ones.
it will be
A couple.
displayed in a higher resolution, but we're keeping the original style as much as possible. so you won't see too many changes in that area. At first we thought that Katamari didn't really lend itself very well to online play. The main point of the game is to respond to the king's requests and roll around the levels by yourself. After playing the VS mode, we've sort of realised that okay, it's not too, it's pretty fun. So
that's right. There is online. I used to play it online. Things you forget.
Because,
time erodes everything.
Basically, originally wasn't designed.
Unless it's just an implanted memory now. He brings it up, so I imagine I did it. Pretty sure I did, though.
We're extremely glad, of course.
I think it was mainly against Japanese people, since only Japanese people played this game.
The actual concept behind the soundtrack was basically they've been using entertainers.
That's what was cool about the 360. I used to play against Japanese people all the time.
And they felt that sort of
never really did that in the PS3 and modern fucking systems. Like, no fucking Japanese person owns a fucking Xbox One. It seems like. A lot of region locking shit's going on, so not a whole lot of. I mean, I play a few Switch, like mainly Mario Kart 8 online, but I mean, I remember playing this, War Tech. A shit ton of Lost Planet against Japanese players. Japanese players loved Acrid Hunt and Lost Planet Colonies, and I did too, so it was always a good time.
He started working on his next project. But obviously, as a franchise, Katamari is very important to our company, so obviously we're going to
to show you people all over the world playing the 360, then all of a sudden, all that ended at some point.
Other ideas that he wants to work on, which is why he's no longer involved.
It looks like he's having a bad day.
With the Katamari series generally.
I've been up 82 hours.
He really wanted to try and work on his new projects. He's trying to achieve.
He's
more,
only 25 years old.
More of, say Takashi world. he's quite a strange guy.
This is so awkward.
Nice guy, but of course, but yeah. I think with Katamari, the whole package just came together so well. The basic gameplay was so simple, but the graphical style, the humor, and the music just all came together so well to make such a great package. It wasn't just one particular aspect of the game that made it so successful. One thing is we think that because Takahashi-san doesn't really have a lot of experience with games and game design, he came up with the basic idea and he was able to successfully transfer his idea onto the screen in a playable
this is weird
form.
because I'm imagining, I mean, he might be talking, like, explaining himself in third person, but
sort of trying to
I feel like the translator is supposed to translating, but also talking about him like he's not there.
That stage, whereas because Takahashi-san didn't have that experience, he was able to transfer exactly his intentions without, being diverted with too much game experience or too many gaming conventions. Basically, it's all Takahashi-san. Takahashi-san came up with the game, the graphic, the style, the concept, and he also wrote the speech for the King of All Cosmos in the Japanese version.
He's the Hideo Kojima, the
the
John Carpenter of Katamari.
For the English version, my team and my team handled the localization for all Katamari so far. Moriwaki-san actually writes the text for this game. Yeah, Moriwaki-san's been handling the text for the PSP version and the current version, whereas Takashi-san handled the first two, of course. My team and I outsourced the translation of the King text to a very good translator we use. Obviously, that's the first step. Once we get the text back, we touch up, we rewrite it, we put it into the game, and I play the game 3 or 4 times and check every single line of text in the game. Yeah, basically the humor is all originally from Takahashi-san. We've just tried to maintain the same style throughout the series. I don't know, yeah, we just try our best and change the text wherever necessary so that the players find it funny. I believe they referencing Japanese jokes or Japanese culture. A lot of players won't understand what's going on. I think the king is more eccentric in English even than he is in Japanese. And he's pretty weird in Japanese too. And that katakana is really hard to read. But one major difference is that in the English version, obviously the king speaks with the royal we, which is something that doesn't happen in the Japanese version. It's just something that we thought would sort of make him appear more weird.
Jesus, look at him
So
go,
he
man.
always references himself as we or our, which makes him sound pretty cool.
So I'm not even paying attention to what the
Other
guy's saying.
changes, we obviously had to just remove
Just watching this
references
guy go, man.
stuff like that, and just the usual ESRB issues. But because most of the graphics in the game were in Japanese, we didn't have to change any graphics, so we were lucky there. And
how could the
originally
graphics
first
be in
game,
Japanese?
King got drunk and knocked the
It's not
stones
a
out of the sky,
text-based
but
game.
you have to modify that to say he was giddy with joy or something like that. Yeah.
It was written
But,
in
it's
Japanese
challenging,
C.
But it's one of my favorite games. Yeah, so it's really good being able to handle the text for the game. He doesn't know what Western gamers prefer compared to Japanese gamers. He just thought, well, this would be fun. Why don't we do this? So there's no conscious decision on Katamari's part anyway to make it quirky and to appeal just to worldwide. It just appeals to people who want to have fun rolling a Katamari around. Yeah. Honestly, the development costs have risen slightly. Developing on the Xbox, it's our the team's first time with this hardware, so obviously it takes time to get used to it. And obviously, all the graphics are being redone and new objects and stuff have been created, so it does cost money. What a lot of people don't seem to realise is the amount of objects in the game is quite huge, and they do take up a lot of memory. So the team does have to take care of creating the game in the right way, so they don't run out of memory for all the graphics and the objects, etc. So it's not quite as easy to create.
It's going to be a full level. He's got like 9 minutes to get to 10,000 kilometers.
Of course, every time we work on new hardware with new control schemes, it's interesting and fun to try and to work with those. At the moment, we're really concentrating on getting the Xbox version completed first, but we're definitely considering interesting uses of the 6-axis controller for the PS3 version. Everyone's surprised about the success of the game overseas. Even in the Japanese market, they thought the game would only appeal to a few people who would appreciate that sort of gameplay. So they're even more surprised to see how popular it was overseas. It was actually more successful in the West than it was here in Japan. So yeah, that's. They're happy, of course, about it, but there really is, they really were surprised by how successful it has been. And the fan art, everything is amazing. So I personally get a kick out of seeing that, and whatever, if I see it, I'll definitely pass it on to Takahashi-san. Yeah.
The translation for Katamari?
Basically, clump of souls. Yeah. Katamari is just a clump or a gathering of stuff, and Damashi is soul. So I'm not really sure how how Takahashi-san came up with that name. But yeah, this is definitely something that we're looking into to extend the life of the game and to keep players interested. We're considering downloadable cousins and new stages. We have a few technical issues to sort out at this stage because of the inexperience with the new platform, but it's definitely something that we're looking into. Honestly, the Katamari world doesn't lend itself to real world. Layering real world effects on the world of Katamari is very distinctive and very a fantasy-like world.
This is very rambly,
personally,
man.
I think putting real world advertisements and things like that into the game would sort of ruin the immersion of the player. I personally don't think it would fit unless it was very tastefully done. That's my personal opinion. But it's something the team is looking into, let's say. In respect to Katamari, because it's difficult to sort of mess with the basic gameplay without destroying what makes Katamari. We haven't made too many changes, so that we haven't sort of made any new innovations in that respect. Generally, moving a game from one hardware platform to another, you have to generally balance it and redesign a lot of the features to suit the particular hardware. So in that respect, we just try and match it to the game design to the hardware as much as possible. I think the previous Katamari games are quite lonely games, really. I mean, you basically do the king's bidding, you roll around the level by yourself and you succeed or fail, and if you fail, you get scolded pretty badly. In the new Katamari, we want to sort of make the game less lonely. So with online features, you can show your Katamari off to others and say, hey, look what I did it. And so that's the main thing that they want to do.
We're back. Oh, we started at 10. He's going to go, yep. There's a replay. It's gonna cut off at the same point, won't it? I think this is the final level. I'm not positive. Alright, is that it for... Yep, that's it for that. We got 800 points. I think that's all. Let's go into OXM Universe. Let's clear this out before... done. It's done. Check mission control. Can I click on Joro then? Damn it. Is that it? Oh, there's a high... that's what I built, right? Oh! Okay. On platform, high gain antenna. Alright. Let's check out the unlockable content. See, I wish I'd show you these. As I can't really show them due to the Xbox's formatting being so fucked up. As I mean, I've got like 1 million.
The Gentleman's Guide to Surviving the West.
It was a PS3 exclusive. I played it here. I don't know anybody who played it on the PS3. Good, but buggy game. Seems like it is again. The red is kind of dull. Okay, we're getting some better greens though. That's the red is getting a tad more vibrant in the light. Lots of bloom. We're back to very beige and fucking dark greens and shit. We are critiquing the generation of graphics. Alright, so look at that, the colors. Technically a lot of colors, but I mean, not much saturation as it were. Oh, damn it, work. There we go. It came out in 2008, right? So it's still early on in development. Maybe they were done in 2007, or they were halfway done and they released it in 2008 to work on, because EA wanted to work on a Lord of the Rings game or some shit. It's like, no, this game's done, we'll just release it when we have time. That guy looking at, he's looking at the camera. Look at that. Alright. And last, is that last? Yep, last unlockable one.
The Gentleman's Guide to Surviving the West. Keep your gun well oiled for you.
Alright, never played this. I think I might have it on PC. Does that look like Johnny Depp? Yeah, sure, why not? Doesn't not look like him, I suppose. Yeah, we're getting some better reds, but they are looking very Half-Life, like Battlegroundsy, whatever that game was called. And Johnny Depp doesn't look right there. Look at that. That's all fucked up. Orlando Bloom. To try and make Depp look better than Bloom. Looks like Depp is in completely different lighting. The rope. Nice cameo from a rope. Okay, Kraken. Is that Elizabeth or was that just some random? I never really liked World's End. It's Elizabeth, okay. It's weird, I like Dead Man's Chest. I know like they were filmed at the same time, but they felt like completely different movies. It felt like At World's End was rushing to an end, while Dead Man's Chest was very well paced. That. Man, I just want to play fucking Deadstorm Pirates. Alright. Now we just got OXM Universe and more fucking demos. Let's check out Pinball Effect.
Surviving the West.
Is there an exploit to get this? They did this too with FX2. They fucking delisted it from PC. You can still do it on the play on the fucking. You can play what you bought, but you can't buy new boards for it. They want you to do the get FX3, and it's like, no, FX2 runs better. Fuck you. they did this here. Okay. So we only have Speed Machine. But they did the same with this game. But, like I was saying, FX2 is still on the Xbox 360. We could still buy fucking tables for it, but not on PC anymore. How does it work? I can never remember how this fucking works. There we go. This view is terrible. Alright, this is better. Can't get any of the DLC or the base game for this anymore. And I'm not sure if all the fucking tables were released on FX2, but even that doesn't matter because on PC you can't get FX2 anymore. Bullshit. Fuck you, Zen Studios. I like Castle Strong. I like Pinball FX games, just like why the fuck they gotta be like that? I know some licensing issues were added in FX2, of course, but, I mean, not here. Maybe, actually, I take that back. I think there might have been like a Rocky and Bullwinkle table here, but even then, that would just, you know, the DLC would be delisted, which would suck. But, I mean, not everything would be delisted, right? And I wish bring back the the marathon pinball series. I don't think I did that at all this year. This year's been busy. So this fucking series. If I have a couple days off, I might do another one because I got a couple weird pinball games. Oh fuck. Go. Fuck you. Come on. Come on. Fuck. Bad news. Dead. Game over. All right.
The Gentleman's Guide to Surviving the West. Keep
Gyrus.
your gun well oiled, for you will have need for it.
Fucking stock sound effects.
You wear those bearing badges.
Alright, Gyrus, I played this on the Game Boy Advance for some reason. It's fine. Oh, that's cool. It's different. They changed. No way the fucking ship looks like this. Hold on. There we go. Fuck you. I'll switch to enhanced here in a second. So this is basically like hold on a second. Why did they do this? What about this? Is this what the sound sounded like? Alright, let's exit. So let's settings. I can't change settings. Alright, whatever. Whatever, I guess we're doing enhanced. It kind of looks cool, I guess. I need to play. I haven't played Gyrus in a long time. I need to see what it fucking actually sounds like. We're flying to Neptune, right? Yep. Okay. Play a little. I mean, so I had like the Economy Arcade. Oh fuck. Collection on the Game Boy Advance. So I played a bit of this. What that I also have like, I'm pretty sure I had Time Pilot and something else. Can't remember if I had Frogger or not. But I mean, both of those, both Gyrus and Time Pilot are vertical oriented, so it's like you can get a pass by playing it here, but I mean, Game Boy Advance screen is just like, oh god. There we go. Rocking and rolling today. Chance. Oh god, this looks so fucked up. This is confusing. I don't like this. Is this as confusing in the original graphics? Damn it! See, I don't really. Let's see. Okay, so basically you need the full game. So I did a glitch there to change it to original. Well, that's fucked up. We're almost there. Boom Boom Rocket. I know probably won't take long. Oh, Pogo Pop.
Gentleman's Guide to Surviving the West. Keep your gun well oiled.
Played this a long time ago. Is it the best game? No. Is it functional? Yes, it certainly is. Is it Bizarre's worst game? Maybe. Oh, that fucking Dreamcast game was something else. Come on, motherfucker. We are playing Boom Boom Rocket. Hall of the Mountain Dude? I have to play hard? Why'd you want to fuck me like this? Fuck. Better than Fantavision, though. Oh man, I lost already. Let's change the song. Brave New World. Oh, I can do medium.
3, 2, 1, go!
Makes you wonder if maybe. Oh, fuck. Fuck. not responsive. What the fuck? Oh. I'm using a Halo Reach controller. Oh, I played this on the Gears of War controller. So the difference is that, let's see if we got more modes. Let's see if, freestyle. Basically, the old fucking, it's like a disc more than a D-pad. I mean, it works the same on the, like the later controllers, but they cut out the fucking disc portion so you get more of a feel for it. Oh my god. Oh, fuck you. Whatever, let's see what happens.
2, 1, go!
There we go. Freestyle, motherfucker. Have a party, hire somebody to play Boom Boom Rocket for you on your projection TV. This is cool. I like this. I wonder what town this is supposed to be. Look how humans have ruined the land. Just bash buttons. That's what I like to see. Now. Who needs rhythm when you got special lights? Look at me go! Does this ever end? Okay, when I ask that, it ends. That's good. Alright. That's fine. No, we're good. I have this game on disc. Alright, let's check out again OXM before I bust in the final one. I don't want to wait around. Go Fever. There we go. Oh shit, I'm out of money. So I won't be able to complete that. That's fine. That's fine. Let's wrap this up then, shall we? Game I've never played.
The Gentleman's Guide to Surviving the West. Keep your gun well oiled, for you will have need for it.
some reason I always thought this game was older than it was. I mean, I always, they'd show it and shit. I always saw it on, like, fucking the arcade section, but, you know. Whoa. Interesting sound effect. That must be from, like a stock thing, I guess. I think this game is also delisted. Oh, we can do a trial course, I guess. Playing as a cast from that fucking Monster Madness game. Back. It's not responsive at all. Alright, trial course. This game is not wanting to work. No, I guess we're playing as her, I guess. I'm just hitting buttons. Man, this game doesn't work. Work, damn you. Fuck's sake. We're at the end here. It's gotta work. It's gotta fucking work. Jesus Christ, it was like, no, this game does not want to load. That's a fucking Xbox Live Arcade game. At the time, they only were like 50 megs. Where am I going? Oh, I see. It's over there. I was like, I gotta get all the holes in the ground. Go. Boom. Whole prairie dogs. Okay. You fucker, get away. Now. Jet! That was a double bogey. I need to do it like in... Oh my god, this game is gonna suck. There we go. Now it's showing a bar. Now it's showing a bar. What do we got for me, game? Well, it's fucked up. Oh, I was supposed to go out? Okay, didn't know. Right before, there we go. Fuck, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. No, I'm already going above par. Fuck, stop. Stop. Fuck. How's it? Alright, let's go there. Oh, that's shit. Whatever. Oh, well, that was unnatural. Really? Well, that's evil. Alright, where are we at now? Fucking space? Alright, whatever. maximum. The fuck? Alright, let's not then. Fuck this game. Alright, let's try that. This ain't right at all, man. Where am I? Where am I? It's right there. Now. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is stupid. Let's see if I can hit it. Oh, whatever. No, that's not. That's a stupid game. Alright, so I know I went down, fuck yeah.